Press, and welcome to my computer room on a Friday afternoon. I hope you guys had a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. Just got off work and here I am. Just cruising and gonna do some coloring today. Let's have some updates first. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl, still at 98 backers. We didn't move the needle this week, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. It's going to still be in demand for at least another 2 to 3 weeks until I get the books back from the printers. I still have to compile all the files, update them, make sure they're all good to go, format them, and then we'll go from there. I notice my screen is not changing. That's why. Okay, now where my screen is changing. Here we go. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl, still in demand, and it's going to be like that for a while until I'm ready to go and start getting the books to you wonderful supporters. Today I'm going to actually be coloring 2 other pages that needs to go into the book. Hey, got the real Dr. Vakeman out there, and we got the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. How you doing, honey? Alrighty. So let's get off this page. No. Stop the screen sharing. Oops. We got Popefire, the Starfire Goddess. Well, you got the link, Popefire. Why don't you come up here and talk about your Relentless? You know, get some people to know about your new project that you got going. I totally did not get to do that the other day. Sorry about that. She's gonna do a comic book, and she can come on here and she can come explain herself. All right. So this is going to be a teaser panel that's going to go into the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. I did not finish it yet. I did the inks, and I need to resize some of these parts on there. I'm glad you guys came today. This will be the final Good Dog Press on Friday nights for a while. I'm not going to be live streaming on Friday nights for a while. The reason why is because I want to make sure that I fulfill the book, and this takes a little bit of time away from fulfilling the book. Let me just make sure that yep, okay, cool. All right. Oops. I did not make that. Okay, there we go. All right. I had to make sure that I made the drawing into opacity. I see a Dr. Vakeman out there is trying to get on this show. And you know what, Dr. Vakeman? Oh, I see somebody's in the background already. We got Scalpel Zero in the background. What's up, Tank?
What's up, man?
I'm sorry about
How you
that,
doing?
dude. You
Oh,
know
you're
how it is.
good.
It's like, okay, somebody's in the back. We got a wild Dr. Vinkman out there. He wants to get up on here. Should we bring him in?
Wild. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we're
would
gonna
be
bring him in.
wild.
He's a good dude. He's fine. He's a
Yeah,
good
he
dude.
is.
The hard part is I always got to go look for his darn name. Oh, Dr. Vinkman. There he is.
So how you
Let's look for
doing, man?
let's go for the Ghostbuster. I am doing fine. And like I just announced to the people, this is going to be my last Friday night live stream for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm going to do that is that way I can catch up on Skunk Girl because I want to get Skunk Girl out. You know,
Yeah.
catch up on other things too. And Scalpel Zero's coming around, so need to help out Tank with that. And
Yeah.
Pofire's got her
Nice.
project going, so it's gonna be busy. Yeah, so if I can get Skunker out there, then I can work on issue number 2. I don't know if you see what's on my screen, but I'm kind of like teasing. I gotta finish up. It's like, okay, there's Skunk Girl, and who's the guy that looks like Batman? Of course, if you guys been paying attention, you guys do know who that is. That's not Batman, but it's just a silhouette will make people think it's Batman. So how's your weekend going? Starting off.
It is going to be going the camping this weekend.
Oh,
And then
that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's closest thing I've had to a vacation in like half a decade.
Hey,
So I'm just kind of excited, but at the same time, I almost don't know what to do with myself.
yeah, that kind of turned. Dude, you saw that? That really did turn him into Batman. Like, whoa, copyright. Nope, there's no copyrights here. It's not Batman. Look at the ears. But as a super fast glance, you would think it's Batman, though. Oh, I do see ERT's in the background. What's up, E?
You got a toilet in the bathroom that doesn't want to come out.
I said there's an ERT's in the background. Come on. How you doing? And he's gone.
He eaten by wildebeests.
Oh Lord!
Voracious animals, those wildebeests.
Not again.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no. Look, Mr. Bill, it's your friend Steve. Oh no.
Who's the bad guy?
Steve.
Was it Steve?
Was it? I thought it was. I don't know. You know what? We could after the show, we could always go over to Saturday Night Live here on YouTube and go look at their vintage playlist, or just
What the heck? The Shinobi Raccoon kind of looks like Golden Age Batman. Cool. Dr. Vegman says, I haven't bathed in weeks. Been lost in the woods. Oh, eaten by wildebeest, as Tank would say.
Yes. With their rampant overpopulation, they've had to resort to things other than being an herbivore in order to survive. Evolution is scary.
Cool.
Of course, it's all nonsense. I like nonsense.
You like the nonsense?
I like the nonsense.
Why you like a lot of nonsense? You
the nonsense. It's delicious. So.
Oh, jeez. I'm just like, oh my goodness! I just tried to do a stroke and it got so big. It's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? ERTs, where are you? Where are you, Jimmy? Is he here?
Hey.
Jimmy.
I got my sketchbooks out. I've got my
Oh
little.
man, I know I'm doing something wrong. Oh no, I know what I need to do. I need to tonal correct this. There we go. I did not have a tonal correct this. Now we are good. Now we are good to go.
Hey.
What up, Jimmy?
Jimmy!
What's
Jimmy
going on?
Mac! Oh, Jimmy Mac!
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Jimmy Jam. We hear you loud and clear.
We hear you.
Oh no.
How was your
I got the
beautiful,
echo.
wonderful day?
That was a good day, man. I'm over here trying to figure out how to export some stuff so I can work on the big screen because I've been working off the iPad for a while now. I guess I want to work on the big screen for a minute. That's like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and work on the big screen. Oh man, so what's going on?
Oh, we are just hanging and banging, and I told the lovely people out there that this might be the last of the live streams on Friday night for Good Dog Press for a while.
Oh, wow.
Because I need to get that book out to people. That's why.
No, I ain't mad at that at all, brother. You know, you got to do what you got to do, definitely. You know, it's more important that they get the book than anything else. You know.
Yeah, it's like, and I don't think they mind about that. People that are, I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to live stream. There is a new show that might be coming around on Saturday night. Why? Why not? I'll just give a hint to you guys. It's going to be called the Aloha Dingo Hour.
Oh wow. I don't even know how. Yeah. Okay.
I heard the dingo was kind of wild this morning. I hope the dingo comes around later on. I heard he was on Rick's show this morning, and it was entertaining. That's what I heard. That was a little rumor that I heard. I didn't get to see it, but that's what I heard. What you gonna be working on tonight? Or you're just gonna be a YouTube star tonight? That'll be awesome.
Yeah, probably, unless I can work on something, but
no, there's not. If you notice, all I said was live drawing, updates, and more, and that's all it is. We're just cruising tonight. We're just cruising. We're not doing anything but just cruising and talking.
Yeah, that's fine. Save it there so I can transfer it over. I mean, I can probably show this page, but I don't know how that person would feel.
Who?
So I offered to help somebody out.
Oh yeah, dude, if it's somebody else's artwork, yeah, just keep it on the wraps.
Yeah,
you want to get permission before you.
Yeah.
Did we lose a tank? We lost a tanker. Tank, come back to us.
But I can work on what I was working yesterday. That spider.
All right, we got a tank and we got Sun and Green out here again.
What's up? It's Friday, Sun Green Day.
Okay. So what happens is when you guys get dropped out, please in the chat tell me let me in. Because I'm working on my UG, so I can't see the.
Yeah, I never got the privilege to get dropped out first. You just ignored me the whole time.
Yeah, you never got in, but Tank, when you get, it's Trusty Sidekick.
Yeah, it's Tank.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tank
Trusty Sidekick. Where's Tank? Tank? Why
They're
are you
They're the
here?
same person. Did you know that?
Oh Lord, what happened, Tank? Where are you? Why are you not here? Okay. How is everybody doing? You guys can introduce yourselves to the audience.
Well, you already know E-Ortiz. Bob from E-Ortiz. Not much to be said. I'm a regular here. And then I'll hand it over to Dr. Bateman.
Dr. Bateman, who are you? Why are you? Where are you? No,
Where?
don't say the where. Don't say the where.
I'm in my house. Well, if no one knows who I am, how dare you? First of all,
He's a guy from the chat that wants the damn link.
Oh man, that worked perfectly. I can export and import from 2 different. Oh, this is awesome. I'm sorry. I got excited.
Somebody's thinking out loud,
yeah. Old people do that sometimes.
which is fine. Which is fine.
Well, since I got E or T's on here, I saw you did one inking of the
Two,
Spider-Man stuff.
actually.
Two?
Two, you ain't paying attention. See, that's how I know you don't go to my YouTube channel.
No. Oh, you did on YouTube. Well, the first one you put up on Twitter, I got the
I
alert.
did.
You added me.
Yeah,
Man.
I added you so you could see it, and then after that, I was like, all right.
Well, to be fair, whenever I catch you like, during the middle of the day, it says you're going on. It always just says test stream. That's it.
Oh yeah. Those are streams that are not real for real.
That's exactly. Because I don't know which ones your streams are real.
No, those are just those are not test streams though. Those are video uploads. So those are just video uploads. They just show up at a designated time on their own, and they just go live. Usually, I have a whole bunch of them done, but I got to recalibrate my screen for some reason. I don't understand. Okay, let me recalibrate the screen. Yeah, no, the lives that I was testing was apart, but I do screens that just upload on their own.
Do you plan on going back after you ink these ones? Plan on maybe trying to experiment with coloring?
Nah. No, not at all. I leave that to Good Dog Press and people who can actually have a diverse color palette. The only time I color is if I go online and find a color palette like Spider-Man, Superman color palette, and then I know that it's close to what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Then I'll do something like that, and then because then I can't really mess it up too much. Tank says StreamYard crashed his phone, but yeah, colors is way past my tolerance level of pain.
Well, you guys are way past what I do. I just use Microsoft Paint 3D.
Hey, man.
As far as it goes, I find a blank white picture online, like in Comic Vine, I'll just color it.
Yeah, but
From the school of Booster.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I got to finish the last one, but I actually picked up a small side project, so I want to get this project done because he says he's got like 3 weeks. He wanted to get it out in 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh, okay. But all right, yeah. So I'll do my best to help him out.
I want to go back and actually look at your inks, so you did it, and then compare it to the ones that are actually from the book, the official ones.
Yeah, you do that, man. Let me know where I failed or where I hit the mark or where I failed. I'm pretty sure I did some good things on there. I never look at what the people in the books did.
I'll just say I haven't noticed anything bad at all. So
I just kind of, because I never look at the book especially before I ink, because then I don't want to wind up subconsciously doing what they did. So if I don't look, if I just stay away from looking, then I'm like, whatever happened was me. And that I'm happy with that,
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good, it's a long way to go. Still got a long way to go, but I think I'm improving every time out. So I stay positive on that.
Like I said, I haven't really noticed anything. So I also haven't looked at the. I know what the art looks is what's supposed to look like in the color, but I haven't gone back and actually look at the inks because they have like for the director's cut for that series.
Yeah,
they have like pencils, inks, color each page, and it repeats for every page. Is like probably 30 pages.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, so they go back and look at it. Yeah, so that's why it costs. It costs probably like what $10 just for that part or director's cut.
Oh yeah.
And that was just for Absolute Carnage, the first book.
I have to check that out. Maybe they'll have it at the store. Maybe I'll pick it up. I'm going to the LCS tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I didn't go on Wednesday, but the spousal works the whole weekend, so I decided just to have a weekend where I'm just gonna go chill. So I've been working.
It is nice. It is nice though that I really don't want to pay that much money for a comic book. I can't justify paying any more than $3. But they're raising up to $10. But it's cool if you're want to look at the inks and how each will do it, and then you can compare,
Yeah, definitely, man. It would be something nice to look at.
Because you can't really notice when they have the color on, as far as looking at the shading and stuff. It's
Yeah.
you know,
And that's what I say. Like I've done a couple of things, and Manny's put his colors over it, and it's day and night difference. You know, it's like
Yep.
whoa. You know, like that Skunko Pop that the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, his wife uses for his logo.
Mhm.
I did that just on pencil on inks, and then he did the color. He put the color palette for the Unbreathable Skunk Girl on there, and it looks amazing. It looks like I didn't draw it. It looked like some professional drew it.
So when you see it with the color, does it change it?
It makes it better in my eyes.
yeah.
But you don't see the color. What do you see? Gray tones, or what do you see?
Well, I can see certain colors, you know, like the browns. I can see definitely grays, and of course red and green because I drive. So
Would you describe it as you're watching an old 1940s black and white movie, and then you go back and the remaster put in color?
yeah, but like when I see a color, like I can distinguish shades. You know, like it's not like it's just black and white or gray tones. You know, it's a little bit more different than that. But if you start mixing them all together, like so they do this they do this this color test when you join the military, right? There's a whole bunch of dots that make shapes and numbers and circles and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And then the first one I always get, and there's like 20 of them. The other 19, nope. Are you sure there's something there, guy? Because I don't see anything there. You're lying to me. You got to be lying to me.
I appreciate colored comic books, and then I like ones that are black and white. Like when it comes to Spider-Man, I love the bright colors. In that book. I can't imagine reading any of those books in just black and white. But but I also love noir. You know, that genre. I love the black and white movies. So, man, if you're doing like a Dick Tracy or Gumshoe Detective or series, you know, black and white works really well with those series. It's just a tone.
None of it bothers me. I like it all. You know, so I'm good with that. You know, I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. And I do have some in chroma glasses that I could use out and about. So those help out a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate both. It's like, as I said, when it comes to movies, I appreciate both. I mean, but it's weird. I was watching an old movie with Lauren Bacall and stuff like that, and then I went online because I see because I've only seen her as young, so I want to see some other pictures. And they show a picture from her when she's in black and white, and you look how distinguished she looks, and how great she looks. But then you go see someone went and transferred that same photo or whatever it was and put it into color, and it just lost the appeal to me because I'm like, wow, it's like I'm so used to seeing the color. I'm like, just the contrast of her eyebrows, around her eyes, and it looked dark and stuff, and black and white film. But then when you put it in color, it loses that kind of appeal. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but that's.
Well, I kind of I like it when they mix both, like Sin City. I like it like when they have like a deep, dark, black and white, and they'll pop like some red lips or green, or they'll put somebody's eyes the color like green or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and everything else, but they just focus on what they want you to focus, and I love it when they do that. I like that.
Well, that's what I mean. When you look at a black and white photo, you can tell if you have what you're supposed to look like. And for example, Manny's photo right now. If you looked at it in black and white, the thing that would stand out the most, he wants Skunk Girl that she's closer to you. Your eyes are quickly drawn to Batman because of all the dark shading.
See, it's not Batman, so I fooled you. Awesome.
Is it Captain America with a cape?
No, it's
the wings.
I don't know what it is, but he's got a different distinctive style to him.
It's Owlman.
Well, it's something. It's Owlfire.
Oh, it's Owlfire. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm just saying how dark and everything and mysterious and all. That's the first thing you notice, right? And that's what you want to pop. You want to hear her expression reacting to him, and him just keep coming out of the shadows.
Well, if if I'm not mistaken, I thought Alfire was gonna be a feminine.
It's a woman. Yes, it is.
So Alfire is gonna be the villain for the second Skunk Girl. So
Yeah.
Does she screech when she gets mad?
we don't know. We haven't made her mad yet.
It's on the wraps. It's on the wraps right now.
Yeah. We'll put out more details, but this is for the second book. We already
Second
some
book. I mean,
details.
if you guys notice, I mean, geez, look at the. I mean, the artwork is going to be a little bit more realistic. It's not going to be as fun as the first issue.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go to my natural style of drawing, not what I did. I listened to too many people, and Skunk Girl #1 should have been a little bit different. So Skunk Girl #2 is going to be more natural, a lot more blacks, a lot more noir looking. That's
How many boosters did you put in the first issue?
was that.
How many boosters did you put in the first issue? You said you changed your style.
The boosters?
You got booster kiwis on their pages. I
There is-
spy.
There is booster kiwis. There is booster kiwis. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs in there, people.
You gotta count the boosters in each page dialogue. At the
Well,
end.
There's,
Like, where's Waldo? But where's Booster?
there's a lot of stuff that you guys are gonna have to go look for and see all the different things in there. So it's fun. Right now I'm just doing flats, so you guys are gonna notice like what the hell. I mean, guys in the chat, if you guys don't know flats, you just pick all kinds of colors. You don't care what color you're picking right now. You just want to distinguish the different things.
We got Risey Lee in the chat saying "Hail Owlfire"
Rising.
and Take Ferret. They said StreamYard crashed his phone again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Risey Lee, are you okay? I heard there was something happened today on Cross Comics. If you want to come up here and explain yourself, you can do that, Risey. You have the link, sir.
Cross is here too. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
yeah, they're
Cross
both
is in
here.
the chat,
Two,
and Rice is in the chat. You know the thing about Cross is Cross knows that and he is very forgiving with Rising for the most part.
You have Neostar Productions also.
Okay, I'm going to bring in Cross, but I'm not going to keep you here for very long because I want Risey Lee to come in here and tell us his side of the story, Cross.
Oh wow.
How many beers does he
Well,
have?
I can,
Don't
Manny,
you
I can
dare.
drop out if you want
Don't
to
you
put them in here
dare.
at the time.
Don't you dare, Trusty, because you're the only one drawing. I'm coloring.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me.
I'm drawing.
We need to hear.
Will kick that Bakeman out. But yeah.
Process is in the green
Sorry,
room.
Doc.
Yeah, I know you're in the green room. Cross. I got the power.
Oh, I know you do, buddy. I know you do.
Okay, let's hear the first time that. Okay, here's the deal, Cross. The first time you do a pun, you're going to get kicked.
Wow, this is gonna be about a 5-second Cross Comics appearance.
How long can you go without making a pun? Well,
Pardon?
how long can you go without making a pun? Once you make a pun, I'm going to kick you.
How long can I go without punning?
Yeah,
As long as I choose to.
as long as you what?
As long as I choose to.
Oh Lord, it's going to be a show for Cross
No.
Comics tonight, people.
No pun and done.
Okay, so
Well, although
my question is, Cross, what happened on your show this morning?
what do you mean?
I heard it was a fun show. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what happened today. I was kind of busy at work, so I couldn't even listen to what happened on the show.
Nothing as far as I know.
Was there any?
I did my normal. Well, I did something different today. I was doing up a character profile, which I'm going to be doing on Fridays from now on, or writing scripts.
But didn't you have a wild dingo in your panel or something?
Yeah, Risey was on Friday. He was also on Monday. So, bookcase Risey. Bookends of Risey for the week.
That's awesome. He's a very good person to be on air.
Very entertaining to say the least.
Very entertaining. A very entertaining dude.
And Raggedy was on for a bit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you doing,
Doing
Our-
not too bad.
our Canadian neighbor?
I'm doing pretty good. Could be better, but could be worse, right?
Always when you come on here, you say you're doing great, right? That's all you want to hear. We don't want to hear no negativity. We don't hear no damn drama. We don't want to hear none of that. You're doing great. Then after hours, you can bitch and complain.
hey, I wasn't gonna go on about what was gonna be better. So I'm just saying it like it is, but I'm not gonna go on about it because, like you said, don't need no drama on the show.
Yeah, we save the drama for afterwards. Where Cross Comics, you should hear his voice. You should hear how he swears at us in the back room. It's like
Oof.
a position. It's unbelievable. Cross Comics, my butt. Ain't no Cross Comics. It's Curse Comics in the
That's
green.
not true, man. You do that to me all the time.
But I was about to say, but he learned that from Manny, man.
Learned that from me, huh?
He learned that from Manny Licious, man. Manny Licious, he's something fierce too, man.
Manny may appear comic collected and quiet on here, but off stream, he is a totally different guy.
Oh Lord, you know what?
We should do a Patreon for that. Like, if y'all really want to know what Benny sounds like, join the Patreon to hear that
dude,
after the
don't worry
scene.
about it. Don't need no Patreon. It's gonna be the Aloha Dingo Hour. It's gonna be free for all. Okay.
Oh wow.
I don't know if the Dog Stars or the Digital Bullpen wants to be on that streams. It's gonna be kind of crazy. We are definitely gonna change it up. Me and Risey B.
I think that should be fun.
Speaking of Dog Stars, I was in the ice cream section of my store and I came across the Dog Stars, the ice cream treats for dogs. So I thought you guys right away. Dog Stars.
Awesome, man, I appreciate that.
I was gonna send a photo of like the Dog Stars ice cream treats.
And look, at least we're loved by somebody.
We love a lot of people.
And that's all that matters. You got a little bit of love. Life
Yeah,
is
We
beautiful.
do get a lot of love out there.
Yeah,
We got
yeah,
New
yeah.
Star Productions, just taking it easy, trying to see if I can make a better name for. Okay, thank you. Wowzer? What is that?
Gazarier, I don't know.
Oh,
Garizer, I don't know.
Verizon, what he said? Who knows?
Wowzer? Ooh, I am butchering that. I thought it was a guitar at first. I'm like, oh, cool, he's playing guitar. He's trying to do something. No. Wowzer.
I only speak English.
Well,
When you start putting other words in there,
I've been told that I don't speak English. Okay, whatever. I get it.
I don't speak British, but I speak English.
You guys are, we don't speak British. We don't. Really.
We don't speak the King's English.
No, we don't. We don't. I think the only one that's kind of close is our little pal from up in the north.
Okay, I did. They're those big things.
Neostar, I read your comment before. I just didn't read it out loud.
Hey, make sure you read the comments.
Because no, it was before everything. It was before you comment on the one of them. So as it is, why am I doing this? I thought E was doing them.
Well,
What's he
anybody
supposed
can
to be
read
doing?
the comments. Anyone can read the comments. Just remember, on Good Dog Press, we actually do. We do edit the comments when we see that some people are trying to be naughty and trying to mess with some of
What? Yeah.
we could take a joke, but when people start doing bad things to the people, it's like, we don't need that.
Man, did you see what Pablo posted about what happened in RT Bear's stream?
No. When was
That
this?
He posted it on, I think, on the Dog Stars. Sometime
Yeah, he
today. It was
Dude,
terrible.
I'm not a Twitter person, so you guys gotta bring me up to speed. What you mean? How terrible? What was it? What happened?
Some N words were dropped.
Whoa!
Yeah, they
Yeah, it
were
was
trolling
pretty bad.
hard. It was bad.
Who did that? Not Art. I don't think.
No,
Art
not him. They were doing it to him. Someone was trolling him or something.
Oh,
I don't know what was going on. But the
Why
chat
would
was
anybody
dropping
do
all
that?
kinds of.
Of all people.
Yeah,
Dude. you notice, I mean, all the nice guys get picked on. You know, the jerks. Nobody cares about going after the jerks.
All right, let's see. Neil Star says, I'm working on a comic called Henshin Hero Gowser. Yeah. Dude, can you not pick something that we can pronounce? But,
I know, right?
but the name is so hard to say. I'm going to come up with something else.
Oh,
Trey, we greatly appreciate it, my brother, because that
Okay,
Gowser, it
so,
sounds like a gauze pad, and then I don't know.
So, Cross Comics, we're gonna put you in the green room. Don't run away, because you're kind of quiet.
Yeah, I went a little.
Good
I went a little
morning,
quiet
good evening,
myself.
Risey Lee. No relation to Niobe Lee. How are you doing today, sir?
Relatively all right considering how much madness I seem to have got up to last night. I'm really sorry, Rick. I was in no state to go on a live stream. I really shouldn't have done that. I mean, I don't even remember leaving the pub last night. So when I woke up today, I thought, I was like, I checked my Twitter. I'm like, nope, didn't post anything too stupid. That's good. And I can go do something else. And then I was just watching news and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? So sorry, Rick.
The Australian Thor, he likes his ale and his mead, so those things happen.
Just hanging out with my boy Hog and damn it, I forgot the bug's name, but it doesn't matter. It's just a bug.
Oh Lord, that was. Do you remember anything about Rick's program today?
No, I didn't. I literally didn't even know I was on it until just as you guys were saying. I'm like, oh no. Like I remembered I was talking to people when I woke up. I was trying to track down who I was talking to and who I was dribbling in their ear. And then now I know. I'm like, it was poor Rick.
What is that?
Oh no.
Is that your phone going off?
It must be. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it off on
I think
there we go.
They play a little alto sax.
It sounds like you got a tugboat over there.
No, that was the notifications for Twitter.
The Unbeatable Skunk Girl says nothing happened. I could just tell that Ricey was lit.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Thanks, Skunk Girl.
Said, but at first you didn't even recognize your voice. Like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Why is he doing on? What's he doing on Cross? Oh, it's Ricey. Never mind. Oh, it's going to be entertaining.
Okay, so we got Cross in here now. So Cross.
Hey, Risey.
Oh,
Hey,
Rick.
you didn't do nothing. You droned on about whatever.
Gosh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
So you're saying it was an entertaining stream there?
Yeah.
It's always entertaining when Ricey pops in.
Cool.
I think anyway.
We all love the dingle, the wild dingle.
Ricey pops in, and we already know that automatically something is going to happen. It's going to either be amazing or a total mistake. You have to tune in. You have to tune in to find out which. That's the thing, right? But no, we
That
all
is
love
it.
Risey. We all love the
Trusty,
Australian
are
Thor.
you safe right now, Trusty?
I beg pardon?
Are you safe? Any
I don't
storm?
think-
Oh yeah. We hardly got anything here. I mean, we had some flooding in my town in the lower lying areas, but really, we were saved from the brunt of the attack. Basically, it didn't make landfall near us, so we got some wind, we got some rain, but nothing serious.
It beat up North Carolina at the beach though.
It did. It really did.
It was beating up the Outer Banks like crazy. I still keep up with the news over there because, I have a house there. So yeah. I gotta make sure everything's good to go. Yeah. But yeah, I heard it was the Outer Banks got a nice drubbing.
We got Jester Rican and his comics in the chat saying, "Hey, y'all!
No.
Hey,
Rod.
Yo, what up, bro?
Rod the Rican saying, "Hey, see, and he's awake." Oh, hey, you want to hear another entertaining guy on the weekends when he's drinking and doing comic streams? Go check out Justin Rican and his comics, man. And that dude is hilarious. He just starts slurring his words a little bit, and then his Spanish come out, and it's wow. That's some high quality entertainment. That is some high quality entertainment. But he also has a very good comic book stream when he's not drinking. So yeah, I might want to go check him out. Does community shout outs and all that stuff. So
Cool.
check out Rod the Rican. Say, hey man, don't talk about my drinking problems in my comic book streams.
Hey. Cool.
Neo Star is saying because I can't participate in the live streams to actually say the name at the moment. And just a Rican in his comics says, "Hey."
Yeah, he said, hey.
Hey. And we got little Rogue on camera right now. She jumped in my lap because she doesn't want me to draw.
Rod the Rican. And I've got a stream for you. Yep, there go the puppy. The Puppimus Maximus.
So
So,
where you
so
going?
right-
Where you going? Where you going, my little Mexican dog? We got an international bunch of people here today. We got a Mexican dog. We got a Puerto Rican. We got a Canadian.
right?
We got an Australian.
Uh-huh. And then we got some plain old Americans. I'm just kidding.
Well,
No, you got a doctor in case the Australian gets too drunk and needs help.
there's a lot of people that said I'm not an American.
Poor man, he was defending that again last night.
Yeah, I was.
I'm an American.
Keep on telling I'm not an American.
Who said that?
No, you're not Hawaiian because you're the minority over there.
Oh Lord.
Who said that, man? That is
It was in one of the
That is
op-eds.
There's a whole bunch of people that
a national treasure, man.
I'm not a national treasure. I'm just a guy out in Hawaii drawing skunks and having fun doing it and talking with people all over the world.
Do you think about that though? It seems kind of weird. If I didn't know you're doing comics at all, I'm just drawing skunks all the time. They're like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
Hey, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with
He likes skunks.
And look,
Hey, he's King Kamehameha.
no. Don't make fun of that. Trust me. I already got a copyright strike on last week. I don't need to have another strike for some other weird reason. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, we did have an anniversary show last week that you guys will not get to see because it's got blocked by YouTube. Yeah.
Was it for the last part?
No, it was actually for what happened in the very beginning, the very first 5 minutes.
Really?
And it was for something that happened like 5 seconds or less on screen. So, yeah, that wasn't cool. Somebody
was it?
turned me in. Somebody turned me in. That's all I'm going to say because that original video is still up on YouTube. So how come that video has not been copyright struck?
Wow.
Mhm,
Because you're not
mhm,
American.
mhm. Yeah.
That's why.
Who's doing the booster thing? Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, we hang out with Booster Hump. So
He's growing on you guys.
yeah, I don't think he did it first. Somebody else did it first. I think it was Tondero did that.
I don't know, but Booster
And
does all the
then
time.
Yeah, then Booster copied it, and then now everybody else does it. Oh no, you did have a chance to come up here, Pope Fire, but you did not jump at it. You could have come up here and
Oh, Pope Fire's in the chat.
look. Yeah,
Oh,
she-
she wants to jump on. I can jump out.
Trusty. That's all she's saying.
yeah.
Is-
Trusty.
Are you wanting to let Pope
Hey,
Fire
Pope.
in? Or
Well, I don't think she wants to come on here. If she's gonna
No.
come on here, she's only gonna come on here for like 2 seconds and then leave. That's what she does.
This is funny. I was watching Pope Player's Twitter feed there earlier. I was going through it, and she posted a thing with the Titans thing, and she's just laughing. Like it was like a short little clip, her just laughing at Raven's father, I guess it is.
So Pofire's gonna eat some food. I guess she's gonna make ramen noodles with spam. That's
Oh,
what
gosh.
she loves that, and she's gonna chase it down with a beer.
Doesn't Spam already make noodles yet?
No, they don't make spam noodles. Oh, everybody
I mean-
say hey to
But
Popefire.
they should.
I mean, they already get bacon with Spam. So
Popefire, when you are ready to come on here, tell me you want on. That way you can talk about your book. Go eat first. But if you want to come back on later and talk about your book, promote your book.
Yeah, I watched her video about the book just before we got started here.
Oh, you finally went back and watched it? Okay, finally. So what do
She
you think
will
about it?
not take Trusty's spot. Sorry. She's saying that she'll take Trusty's spot. Hell no.
When you let her on, I'll probably take off because I'm only hearing about every other word anyway. So
Oh no!
Oh, Cross, come on. We need you here. We got to make fun of somebody, and we don't make fun of Australians.
well, you can always call
Australian bot.
her poke fire. You don't want to poke the fire.
Oh, there we told
No.
The fun.
you you're gone.
He was saving that one.
He was saving that one.
Mm.
Heck, I just thought that one up too. I should have thought that one up months ago. Like,
Poor Rick.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a gift.
Mm.
I don't think Rick can help himself, man.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Rick.
puns are funny.
You're funny.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm funny.
So if she does come into the green room, I'll kick Rick. But she's not in the green room right now.
No.
hurry, Popefire. That's good.
Yeah. So, Trusty, what you think about the?
Save us, Popefire, from this Canadian.
So we got Canadian. Imagine you heard about what's going on at Chick-fil-A in your country.
Oh gosh.
What's wrong with
Well, I
Chick-fil-A?
seen something about the Chick-fil-A
Well-
thing in
Well,
Toronto.
then again, it is Chick-fil-A in a liberal country, so yeah. Cool, Chick-fil-A.
They should have gone out there with nuggets and laid one on each person's mouth.
The thing is, though, like you're gonna protest. I'm gonna lay on my back in front of this business. You're creating a fire hazard.
Why? That is the dumbest thing in the world. Why?
And the cops just sitting there. I'm like, you might as well just be sitting there drinking a beer while he's standing there.
Go Chick-fil-A, man. They get it from every liberal place, man. Every liberal place.
And every time somebody does something, criticizing Chick-fil-A, their sales go up.
Uh-huh.
I personally don't care for their food, but I mean, no one should be harassed in business.
Dr. Vakeman, kick him.
What?
Chick-fil-A, he's out of here, man. He's out of here. But anyway, Trusty,
The guy who breaks the
you
rules.
saw the video, right? You saw the video.
I saw the video.
Tell me what you think about Relentless.
It sounds interesting. I like the fact that the most powerful or the most popular hero is the cat. That's new. Written by a radioactive human and has the powers of a human. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I wanted to see what everybody else thought about it. But y'all didn't, watch the video yet. So I was like, oh,
Now I was having problems with my headphones, so I did miss a few things here and there. Is it a web comic?
I think it's gonna be a book. I'm thinking it's gonna be a book. So, but hey, don't get me to lie. Don't get me to lie, because I know that if you're doing a piece, I'm doing a piece.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. She'll come up here and
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know if it's a webtoon or it's going to be a real book or whatever. She needs to come and tell us about it.
Neostar says,
Getting out here and giving out the wrong information.
Neostar Production says, I thought the video seemed pretty cool. Yeah, I try not to get the wrong information, but there's a lot of posters being done. So, like, I know I'm supposed to be doing one for a character. I got it kind of almost roughed out the way I want it. I think. I don't know. Um, and I know Trusty's doing like one, and she wanted you to do one. That's a lot of posters for it just to be a webtoon.
Who's you?
You, as in Manny Correa.
I started to watch the video, but then I had to stop in about the 15-minute mark. So I got to watch the rest of it. So I didn't get to that part. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Cool.
She wants you to do a piece.
I'll watch the rest of the video. I will check it out. Now that I'll have some time to do some other artwork, like Skunk Girl.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what she wants to do. I think everybody's doing something different, like a different hero or something. Trusty's doing a triptych, I think.
We got Maranya. How are you doing, Maranya? She's saying, interesting lineup tonight. Hey, everyone.
Hey, Maranya.
Howdy, Maranya.
Hello.
Well, what's for dinner tonight, Maranya? I gotta ask. She makes the most interesting dinners, I think.
I know what I get for dinner tonight.
What's that?
I get baked salmon with furikake over it.
Photocopies.
Furikake.
Oh, I thought you said photocopies. It's like, why would you
No,
have photocopies of salmon? Makes okay.
no, baked salmon. That's what I got waiting for me.
I'm not playing that on old age and bad hearing.
Pasta carbonara. That's what Maranya to eat
That's
tonight.
good. I love that. First time I had that was in Italy. I didn't even know what it was. Just asked them to give me whatever was on the special of the day, and they brought pasta carbonara. It was actually pretty good, and now I like it.
Cool.
Some people make it with bacon. Some people make it with prosciutto ham. Either way, I like it.
Prosciutto.
Yeah, prosciutto. I love prosciutto ham.
Oh, excuse me.
I love the prosciutto.
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 Mosquito.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it happens. Let's see. No cream though, just eggs, Parmesan cheese, and bacon. It still sounds good though.
Unfortunately,
So that sounds nice.
your camera is a potato cam tonight, Trusty.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's a little blurry.
I think anytime you're doing something and moving around, it ends up fuzzing up because of focusing issues automatically.
The funny part is your drawing looks better when it's smaller. Because it's some of the fuzz.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I think you have to just take the autofocus off the camera and do manual focus.
I
That
did.
way- Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry.
The autofocus is off, and
My
I don't
apologies,
know.
man. Shoot. I'll be quiet.
maybe too many people in the house.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Could be.
I thought you kicked everybody out to college.
No, you know what?
No,
I know what it is. You know what it is? It would have worked perfectly, but we got this guy from Canada that's sucking all the bandwidth to his light. That's what's screwing it all up.
Yeah, he's importing all the maple syrup he can through the internet, through the stream.
And I know it's not from Australia. Australia is a perfect signal. It's that Canadian signal. That's what's screwing it all up.
Yeah, blame Canada. It's always blame
Blame
Canada.
Canada. Blame Canada.
Wow, testing Chick-fil-A though, man. Like seriously, why?
You people in your South Park movies.
Why
One
is
of the
Canada?
greatest movies of all time. Come on.
Why is-
I did go to the real place though. You know, it is a real place.
Chick-fil-A?
No, South Park.
Oh,
here's a real South Park. I actually went there. I got
Nice.
pictures. Yeah, and it looks just like the damn show. It's hilarious. I mean, it's funny. I forget.
I will say this about Canada. They have Terrence and Phillip, so we're okay.
Yeah, who?
Terrence and Phillip from South Park. They live in Canada.
Yep.
You know,
Philip.
I don't know, man.
They rescued. They rescued Canada from Saddam Hussein. So they were heroes.
Yep.
I
And
don't know
then-
about all that.
Saddam Hussein became Lucifer's bitch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but
Have you ever watched South Park, Mr. Cross Comics? That's a good question.
Pardon?
Have you ever watched South Park?
Have I ever watched South Park?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my friend was really into it, so when I went over to his place and he watched it,
Oh,
I'd sit there and watch it. I
so-
never watched it on my own usually.
so you're not a fan of the South Park.
You're forced to watch it, man.
You were forced to watch South Park, huh? It's very good social commentary and political commentary. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm surprised what they get away with.
Unlike Simpsons, they make fun of everyone.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
And they're not soft about it either. They are brutal.
Oh yeah, and that's the bad part of. That's the only thing about that show. It's funny, but you know there's gonna be one joke that goes over the line that they put in every single show. It's like, oh, there it is. Yeah. I haven't watched it for years though, so I don't know how good it is. Is it still good, Risey?
Haven't watched it in a couple of years myself, but I've enjoyed some of the later seasons. My friends don't seem to like it as much, but I'm
Yeah,
not
but
sure. Like,
You're in Australia and y'all went liberal too, so
So Neo starts asking, is everybody actually put in the South Park games? Stick Truth or the Fractured Butthole?
Ooh.
I watched my brother get really angry over the farting part of the game, trying to float the fart across the room, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm not playing this.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Sometimes I don't know where my line in the sand is until I see it, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not playing a game where I've got to float a fart across the bathroom to get to the next level. I'm done.
I remember going to Best Buy over here, and that when that game was first coming out, and they're showing all the PS4 and stuff. I'm thinking, who's gonna pay actually like $60 for this? To play the game.
somebody will.
Yeah, you got. It's aimed towards teenage boys, and they're gonna tell their mommy that they want to play the freaking game. That's all it is. It's not meant. The game was not meant for us. Okay.
It was just funny because there's like everyone I know, they wait till it's like down to like $10 used, and they buy it.
I mean, when I was playing video games, I always bought all my games used. I ain't gonna buy $60 for a game that I can get for $10 later on.
It depended on the game though. For me though, when that first Arkham Asylum came out, I bought the whole entire collection packed, the box. So it came with the Batarang on the little statue.
I think the only game I ever bought the very day that it came out, I think, was Halo 3, and that was it.
What did you think of Halo 3 compared to the first two?
What better?
Did you ever do multiplayer?
Yeah,
I think that game has
but
the.
I was not too happy. I was not that big into Halo online. I kind of
Yeah.
wasn't my thing. I liked more Call of Duty. And so it was funny to see. You could tell who the Halo guys were in the Call of Duty. They're trying to jump all over the place, and you just take them off. So easy. He's like, seriously, get that Halo crap out of here.
Have you played the Halo campaign, like the whole entire, like every game so far? As far as like.
I haven't played a video game in over 4 years.
Oh, so you've only played Halo 3. You never played 1 or 2, or.
I don't think I played one. I think I may have played the walkthrough, but that's about it. I like Halo Wars. That was cool.
See, that's the one. That's the one I didn't like though, because that was like a overview thing, building stuff. I liked actual being up there and just smacking the little guys or the little grunts.
Oh, the Halo Wars was cool. I like that strategy game. That was fun.
But I love the fact that that was the first game I played in a while on the new system with Xbox 360. You can play Halo 3 and then Halo 2. You can do co-op while you're playing the mission, and then you can have, if you're playing online, you can have 2 other friends join online, join your campaign. So you have 4 people. That was always fun.
We got an appearance of the Mighty Wrench in the chat.
Yep, KG's over there dropping links like it's nobody's business.
He's just dropping links all over the place. He's like he's playing Halo Wars and he's just dropping all the bombs on you.
Oh yeah, he's doing big. Man.
Marania is saying the only things I recall about South Park are they killed Kenny meme and the chocolate salty. I don't know if I should say that.
Oh,
Chocolate salty balls.
I'll let Manny say that because it's not my stream.
Well, it's a song. People go watch it. It's funny.
hello, children.
Yeah,
I remember the Loch Ness Monster one. I want my 250.
Oh, that was hilarious.
250 or 350?
Locke's on the doorstep. What 250? I'm gonna. His wife answered. Just, God dang, Loch Ness Monster trying to get 250 out of me.
KG just dropped the link to Risey Lee. If you guys have not seen Risey Lee's videos, go have a few drinks. Like him up with you and go watch some of his videos. They are hilarious.
You need to watch just because Bryson Lee's got the arms of Thor, and he is more than willing to put it out there on his videos. And anybody who's got those kind of guns, man, deserves to get at least a view or two. And Rising Lee always flexing on people. You gotta check it out. The Australian Thor is amazing, man. Amazing.
Oh yeah, Rising Lee is amazing.
That's how he was discovered, right? He was discovered, and he was actually the stunt double for Chris Hemsworth. And now that he's lost a little bit of weight, he will be the stunt double for Natalie Portman in.
I can say I've honestly never looked at Risey's content before, and his is all over the place. He's got wrestling in there. He's got hero clicks. He's got him building stuff in his garage.
It's just random things.
It's random things, but don't let him fool you. His random things it always goes back to his guns. He just always shows the arms. He flexes on people. People just can't help themselves. They continue to click on the videos and just to see more of the gun show. That's what Risey is. It's the Australian gem. He's a national hero over there. They have a specific house for him over a bed of rocks, because if he does a push up too hard, he may sink the whole continent. So
He got him. He's building masks. If I don't know why, and he's doing something in his workshop. I'm like, he's getting ready to hit a banker. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
yeah, man. If you haven't cut Risey's gun show, just the only guns not banned in Australia are Risey's arms. So you gotta go check that out. You got to go check that out, man.
Oh Lord.
He's got where he's taking stuff off of Twitter and he's uploading the video onto his video to make a video reactions. He's got the Cat WrestleMania. He's got the no butt guy.
Don't talk about that video.
Oh Lord. You didn't upload what you're doing offline, did you?
Right.
Oh Lord.
I just love it. He's even got Captain Boomerang in there as a tribute to his own people.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a national treasure, that guy. We're building a museum soon.
What I'm saying is
Flash
this.
has got a museum. Now we're getting
You ever-
the Captain Boomerang.
Am I the only
museum.
one that thinks like the rogues are interesting than the actual Flash?
I'm sure you're not.
Oh, I love the bloody rogues.
Well, that's the whole thing with superheroes. If you don't have good villains, you don't have a good hero. It's like the villains make the hero. Yeah. The Rogue Gallery is way cooler than Flash. I mean, Spider-Man Sorry, Spider-Man's villains are way cooler than him.
I'd say it depends on who the Flash is. When Wally West is a Flash, I didn't care. He didn't seem to like impress me as much. As more Barry was more like, scientific or like they turned Wally's whole entire run about him and Linda. That's all it was. Him and his family. Or at least where Barry, you got to see the expanded world. You got to meet Jay Garrick. Waller.
Miranda with the singer. So what you're saying is Risey is a high caliber YouTuber.
Risey, people. Go enjoy his stuff. He's a fun guy.
I'm still waiting for the Risey to cosplay as Captain Boomerang and start throwing boomerangs around.
Nah, man. He needs. Look, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Put a blonde wig on the man, and give him a hammer, and Marvel will be saved again if he puts his weight back on. Marvel did him dirty though. First they made him get him shape. We got him get shape. He got the guns. Then they made him get fat, and now they're making him lose weight so he could, pretend to be Natalie Portman.
Well, right now he's got the correct hair and he's got the beard. He could pull off doing Fear the Walking Dead. He could be that one guy who has a burn on his face. If you run the cosplay.
Oh, not that dude.
You know what I'm talking about. I forget what his name is.
Yeah. I think it's Dwight. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Dwight, yeah. From the Walking Dead.
All we're saying is, man, Risey has a wonderful career ahead of him. We hope that it works out. We apologize, and we are sorry that his Thor run was so short-lived in Marvel. But maybe he can do a team-up movie.
Pretty soon, you're gonna start seeing like food content pop up on this thing. He's gonna go to like Chick-fil-'s videos.
I do have food content on there as well. There was a video where my brother's prepping a meal.
I gotta scroll back, see how far that is.
Don't let the Canadians fool you, man. Chick-fil-A is amazing.
We don't have Chick-fil-A. I need that.
You do need that in your life, right? So you need to go ahead, get a plane ticket, passport, the whole work, and tell them the whole reason is to taste Chick-fil-A, and they will let you in the country.
Well, what do you guys got for restaurants over there, fast food places?
Oh, a lot of them are similar to you guys. Just some of them, like Burger King's called Hungry Jack's. But pretty much the same stuff. It's just we don't have a lot of we don't have Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, a couple other random ones I've heard you guys talk about, but those two major ones, we don't have them.
Yeah, Taco Bell, you're not missing out. You're not missing out on much with Taco Bell.
Well, he also doesn't have taco trucks either.
Well, I'm not a big fan of tacos anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No, Taco Bell is, I don't know whatever they serve, it's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
It's edible. It's like most stuff. You don't want to know what it is. Any fast food restaurants.
I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be meat. Speaking of which,
I had calamari, and I had no idea that actually was what it was at first. Because it's breaded.
Calamari is good, man.
Mm-hmm. But if it's not breaded, and I don't give a restaurant, I don't. Ugh.
Ew. You don't need to be breaded. You can just eat it just the way it is. Good stuff. Grilled. Ooh, grilled calamari is good.
Don't listen to Manny, man. Manny will have you eating the weirdest things.
One day I'll go make some pig's feet and some chicken feet. And
Oh, no.
I used to work at a grocery store, and meat parts. That's some of that stuff you could see, the pig's ears. Then they have. You could buy pig snout.
And
I'm like, what is this? Cow tongue? I'm like, who's buying this stuff?
Cow tongue is good.
It looks like some sort of potions. I have Newt next.
Dude, cow tongue is so tender when it's done right.
Yep. Yeah, Mariano was saying. I was about to say that Burger King has that no meat burger now.
Really?
That's soylent green.
Is it green?
People, don't eat it.
They say it tastes just like a burger, but it's not. And then a lot of restaurants are doing that Beyond Meat thing, where they're buying that.
Don't buy into it, people. Don't do it.
It's not. It doesn't taste the same.
And Cajun was saying, thanks, Trusty, for the Incredible Hulk. It is awesome.
Yeah, I was about to get to that too.
Sorry.
We're working on it. We're working on it. But we have to talk about that fake meat that they're trying to push on you.
Oh yes, it says it's all plant based, and they throw it next to all the meats at least from my grocery store, and it's green. And it's the first thing that popped in my head. It's just soil green.
It's soil and green, people. Don't buy into it.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. I haven't tasted it, but you know, I told you all I had a bad experience already. Calamari is good fried or marinated, says Melania. The only fast food burgers I eat are White Castle and Five Guys is the heat. But that's because you haven't been to a Whataburger yet. If you go to a better burger, you're gonna like that too.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm not surprised that Burger King's actually selling the green ones, because you know what? They sold the Angry Whopper. Remember that one? That was like black for Halloween.
No.
That was a couple years ago. They did that. I was watching an old YouTuber called Angry Grandpa Show, and he got one. It was spicy as heck, you know, but he said it was completely black. It looked like you're just eating like it's straight from like the inside of an animal. He just ripped it out.
Oh, I thought I had 3.
No, you bought me the 3. You got the original one.
Mariah's saying the only fast food burgers she eats are White Castle and Five Guys. Five Guys is great, but it's really messy if you get the works.
How expensive is Five Guys?
It's not expensive at all.
Really?
I paid about what for?
I've had Five Guys. They're just a bit expensive for me.
They're not really that expensive.
It's
a burger, depending on what you get on it.
You look at Taco Bell, some of the stuff that you pay for and some stuff is like $9 just for one person. I get it's probably the same for Five Guys, between $7 and $9.
Yeah, it's but you gotta think about it. The Five Guy burger is not a small burger.
No, it's huge.
Okay, it's more on the gourmet burger side than like a regular burger.
I remember.
Then, on top of that, you choose what you want to put on it. Like they have a menu. What do you want on your burger? It's not like they have like a specific. No, they do. I take that back. They do have some specifics, like the double bacon, cheese, and whatever. But then you can do whatever you want to. You want A1 steak sauce on it? Hey, put A1 steak sauce.
I remember eating. I got one that had the works and everything, and maybe my friend I went to go somewhere else. So I'm sitting on the sidewalk there, and you can just see it just dripping right through the bag onto the sidewalk. He's like, that looks really gross. I'm like, yeah, but it tastes so dang good.
Yeah, Five Guys is super greasy, man. Five Guys is super greasy. Whataburger is pretty good too, though.
But Texas, I like it when it's greasy though, because you actually get flavor. I hate a dry burger. Yeah. And the meat's not as juicy. I like a juicy burger. To me, it tastes better.
Who wants a dry burger? Nobody wants a dry burger.
Well, that's what I feel about Chick-fil-A. I want a chicken that's not dry. I've been there twice to 2 different locations around me, and I had a chicken sandwich, and it was just so dry. Even with the mayo, whatever they put on there, it was just dry to me. So maybe maybe they just don't serve it well over here.
I don't know. I've never had an issue with that. I know Chick-fil-A has always been good, but they're always closed on Sundays.
Yeah, family thing, Christian thing.
They're closed on Sundays, and they close early too.
Yeah,
I remember going one time at 10 o'clock at night, and it was closed already. Like, what?
Yeah.
So early.
But they got the best customer service and the fastest drive-through in the world, man. Them guys, they get people in and out quick. Their drive-through is not.
Oh yeah.
Have
you ever been to one where they've? Jimmy, have you ever been to one where they've got the 2 lines going and they have somebody, out there at your car taking your order?
Yeah. I've done
that. Yeah. The fries for Five Guys are righteous too. Yeah, they're cooked in peanut oil. That's a really good fries, and they give you so much. You like a one small fry for Five Guys feeds the family.
I remember they gave you a bottomless bag of fries. They fill your whole entire bag up once.
Yeah, that's why I only get one
bag of fries for the whole family.
Yeah, no, I get like I was like two of those five guys burgers and a small fry, and that's enough for like 3 people. If the fries in the small is like enough for 3 people.
My only complaint is when you get a giant burger like that, you have no room for your soda because you're stuffed.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know about that one, but yeah,
Well,
it is a huge burger, man. But they're so good, and I always get the double too.
yeah, they're competing with another place over here we call it Cops. It's been around since like the 50s. They make some pretty good hamburgers, cheeseburgers. But they also inside the store on the other side they have all the dessert, homemade custard and all the stuff they make right there.
Yeah, but I did notice that the different Whataburgers, they don't all taste the same. Like I had my favorite Whataburger was at the mall. We have not Whataburger, excuse me, Five Guys. We have 3 Five Guys where I used to live at, but the best one was the one at the mall. For some reason, those were the ones that were the juiciest. And we used to go to the ones on the other side, and they were like not that great. I was like, man, wait a minute, this doesn't taste like the one at the mall. So the mall it was.
I've been going to this place in the mall. It's called Steak Escape, and they make like the it's Raging Cajun chicken, you know, and it has a spice in there, and it's good. You get your lettuce, tomato, and just steak or sauce.
We got a wild poke fire in there, so we're going to say goodbye to Rick. Rick.
Okay, we'll catch you all later, I guess then.
All right, we'll see you later.
Rock on, Rick. Love you, brother.
Hello, poke fire.
Hi. Am I actually? Am I
New
working?
icon. Yes.
Oh, I was just using that one until I could get this one to work.
Oh, okay.
Why are you changing your avatars all over the place?
Because I like this one.
Why
It's
are you
cute.
doing that so quick?
Okay.
The other one was nice too.
Yeah, it was done by K9. He did a little poke fire for me.
Cool. So what's going on with your project?
Well, right now we're not really releasing anything new because Raggedy unfortunately was caught in the storm. And he was not able to have power for a while.
Ooh.
So we had planned to release some more characters and release the final designs for some, but we kind of had to hold off because of what happened. But we'll get back on track sooner or later.
Okay.
Do you know how bad he just lost power? Do you know if he's doing okay or?
Oh yeah, Raggedy's doing just fine. He still has his cell phone and he's been able to charge it in his car. They're just out of power right now. So.
That's what I mean. As far as like refrigerator stuff, it sucks if you're out for 3 days. Your food just rottens away.
Well, I think he's got some like canned soup and stuff, but I'll definitely check in on him with that and see if he needs anything.
I remember that we lost power here from just a small little thunderstorm here. We don't get really big storms up in Wisconsin, but I remember for 3 days it was hot. I was like, we had no power, and we're just trying to put ice in this little container and save everything, but we lost about like $100 worth of food because we don't have enough room for everything.
All right. So sell me on this project. Tell me about this project, especially for people that did not see your video. What's going on?
Well, Raggedy, Dead Boy Speedy, and I will be putting together a webcomic called Relentless, and it is about. Oh, he did? Well, Raggedy, yeah, he has power to. He should have power now because I think we're doing a stream later. But yeah, we're doing a
Raggedy
comic.
was on with me and Rick last night.
Was he? Well, I know he has internet because his phone. He's been using the internet off of his phone. But other than that, I don't know. I know that he didn't have power for a few days. But we're writing a comic called Relentless. It's going to be a web comic, and it's going to be about 3 heroes with different immortality abilities. And excuse me, my throat's kind of a little dry today. Sorry. But each different hero has, different immortality abilities. The only problem is each ability comes at a very painful price. Because immortality isn't just, something that you'd want, it's going to be pretty much filled in a world of superheroes until a villain starts popping up and starts killing the heroes left and right. So the 3 heroes that we have kind of have to step up and actually kind of fight a bad guy for once.
So
It's going to be a lot of fun to work on.
So those three heroes are the only immortals, or are there other immortals?
I'm not gonna spoil anything just yet.
Okay. As Booster said in your chat, so they have nothing to lose if they're immortal. They'll never get hurt.
Not exactly. I mean, I each ability comes at a cost. That's the thing.
There's oh yeah, cool.
It's not like they have like with Raggedy's character, he doesn't have regeneration. So if he gets hurt, he's going to have to slowly heal, and it's going to be extremely painful. And then with Dead Boy or Dead BW or B01, his powers are slowly turning him into a robot, and he's trying to desperately stay as human as possible for as long as possible. Hi, Pablo. I love Pablo. He's such a sweetheart. I get distracted so easily. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you do. Squirrel.
But I
Somebody's
think
got a laser pointer.
I the thing that I'm most excited about though is because I'm not like the best with grammar and stuff, so I am very excited to co-write it and stuff. And I promise you guys, we do have an editor, so there won't be any problems
Yeah.
with that.
Speaking of the bad grammar, I saw you and Raven arguing this morning. In your
Yeah, we always argue on Twitter. It's what we do.
I'm
as
gonna say,
friends.
what's new there?
No, it was just funny because you're not the real Raven because you have bad grammar.
Oh yeah, he misspelled something, and he always gives me a hard time about the bad grammar. So I had to finally. I was like, oh my god, here's an opportunity. But yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so the fun thing about the comic though is we're gonna put Easter eggs in it. Because one of the things we were talking about that kind of pushed us in the direction to want to do a webcomic was we were reading Kingdom Come and we started talking about all the Easter eggs in it. And we kind of started thinking like we should do a comic book with Easter eggs in it, something that when people read it, they're like, oh yeah, I recognize that. And Skunk Girl is going to be an Easter egg, so I'm super excited for that.
Okay.
Man,
Hey, I asked you for permission. I asked your wife first, and then I asked you because I knew if I asked Auntie, she'd say yes, and then you'd have to say yes.
I don't have to say yes.
Uh-oh, the unbreathable skunk girl about to pop up and say, "You better say yes."
Actually, I think you'll like what we're planning because I actually got Jiminy Cricket to draw the thing with Skunk Girl in it. So
Cool.
I think you'll like it. But yeah, it's gonna be filled with little Easter eggs and cameos from all different types of characters. We've gotten permission to use a whole bunch of indie comic characters.
Cool.
And Risey, I see your Raven icon, and I disapprove.
Hey, this is my show.
I'm on my mobile. I had to this was the only one I had. I don't have my icon on here for
The
some
lack
reason.
of Bob's in the stream is concerning, says Mr. Pablo Romero. I agree with you, but unfortunately, I can't show my stuff right now because we have a full panel. There is Bob's and Butte on my screen right now, but you guys can't see it.
You sound really tired. Are you doing okay?
I'm fine. My throat is a little scratchy though.
Mm.
That's all it is. It's kind of weird, but I'm fine. Fine.
That's because there's not enough Bobs in the stream. That's why.
I know. We need more Bobs.
Hold on, let me see if I got something with Bob's on it.
Uh-oh.
Phrasing.
Wait, I did. That other icon I had Bob's.
I don't know what to do. Oh, darn it.
There you go, Pablo.
What's she showing?
Manny is fine as frog hair.
Oh Lord.
What does that mean?
Because frogs don't have hair. That's weird. KG. KG comes up with some stuff that we have no clue what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. We got it.
Are you having an earthquake by you, Manny?
Earthquake? Why?
Because because he's moving his camera. That's all.
That's all I'm doing is moving my camera. And why is the camera not focusing now?
I don't know. No separate K.
I'm trying to show Bob's for.
That's
Well,
fine.
That's not a Bob.
There's Bob.
Here you go, Pablo.
There's Bute, and then
There's
there's Bob.
We have the Wanda Bob
Maranya,
there.
Maranya's asking, is that the same Bobs and Booty from last night, Bullpen Manny, or even more added to that? I think there's more added to that. This is a different one, actually.
This is something I just drew today. Yeah. And there's Owl Fire with Skunk Girl. Dun, dun,
Owl
dun.
Fire, really?
Yes, really. You know that.
Oh wait, that was the one I helped come up with because I told you that owls and skunks were natural enemies, and then you were like owls, and then Pope Fire was like, yeah, I helped.
Well, I stole your name. You used the name. I'm like, I'm going to take that name. I'm going to steal it. Owl.
Oh man,
That was
I love Shabby's Owl Fire he drew. That was brilliant.
It's
I
just funny.
haven't seen that one.
It's just funny when you first
You're not gonna approve. I can guarantee that.
when you first glanced at Manny's Owl Fire thing. At first, I'm like, "Is that Batman?" Wait. And I looked at it like, "Wait, no,
That's
It's-
the whole thing is when you see Skunk Girl #2, the first image of Owl Fire you think is Batman gonna go after Skunk Girl. Yeah. It's the splash page at the very first page. I'm not ruining anything of the story.
But then
No,
you look closer, and it looks like Captain America with cape on. It's like Captain America merged with Batman.
I was so dedicated to trolling Manny during the whole Skunk Girl campaign and prior that I researched a crap ton of stuff about skunks.
Yeah, she did. So she did.
I know what a baby skunk is called. I know how to get rid of the smell. I did a lot of research.
Yeah.
Genius.
That's
Think of what
dedication
you
to
could have done.
trolling,
You could have done so much more if you had not been trolling me. You know that? You could have done something with your life instead of trolling me.
I was enjoying trolling you with my life. And look what I did. I helped create 2 characters in the Skunk Girl book. That's
You created one character.
I
You
helped
did-
create Owl Fire.
Well, I just took the name.
You inspired
2 characters.
Yeah, you inspired it, but yeah, like Trusty said, you inspired it, but you did create Kit,
I
and
did create Kit because he's a
and
baby
Kit
skunk.
will appear in Skunk Girl #2.
I'm excited for his death.
Oh Lord!
I created you just to die.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't last very long. Yeah, there's no way that he can last in Skunk. Skunk Girl.
Does he still come from a tomato farm?
No,
Why do you take the joy out of things?
I think you are.
Why a tomato farm?
But I can see Pope Fire crying when Kit gets killed.
Oh,
Or
I
maybe
probably
Ellie gets
will.
killed.
I'd probably be crying of laughter.
Like that was my character I created and it's gone.
Well, I would much rather. Well, he's not the one I created because the one I created grew up in a tomato farm.
Oh, we don't know that yet. Maybe he'll appear in issue 3 with his origin story. Who knows?
Just
Maybe you can draw an origin story. Why don't
maybe I could do an origin story.
Yeah, you got a lot of time. Get it done
Oh,
before
wow.
January of 2020. Okay.
Oh well, yeah, that is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get Trusty as my artist,
He's one of the good
What?
ones.
and we'll do a 2-page origin story of how Kit grew up on a tomato farm, and he was inspired by Skunk Girl.
We need a paint by numbers Skunk Girl story.
Yeah.
Get the kids involved.
The Skunk Girl coloring book. It only needs 2 crayons.
How dare you? You know how much damn colors are in Skunk Girl? I wish it was colors.
You need a black crayon and a white,
I wish you were
You'll need a gray and a green.
a black and a white.
Dude, I see blues, I see grays, I see all kind of colors on this Skunk Girl in front of me right now.
Pablo says Skunk Girl sticker album.
I
That would
know.
be cool, actually.
Yeah. If you guys, well, some of you guys seen the page that I'm doing for the variant cover, and I did that outlines of all the people in there. I don't know. Did you see it, Popefire?
Uh,
I don't think. I didn't put it into the wraparound cover. I should put it into the wraparound cover and ask you guys to make sure I spelled everybody's name and all you guys' characters correctly. And that's one of the comments that Pablo put in there. He said it looks like a sticker album, the way that I did it, and it looks pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's super cool. It's
I don't think I've seen it yet. I want to see it now.
wow. She's so nice, isn't she, people? I'm gonna
What?
say now.
No, she wants you to also promote it too.
I
You
know.
show it.
Let me
Well, you said like, well, I hadn't seen it, so now I want to see it because
yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
know it existed.
I gotta go
Go
find
to
it.
your Twitter.
Go to my Twitter.
No, it's not on Twitter. She's not in the Dog Stars.
Oh, that's right. I
She's
was
not.
wondering why it was so quiet in there.
Yeah, it's always, that's horrible.
But
Oh,
We
here
don't,
it is.
we don't discriminate Pope Flyers or Ravens in this group.
yeah, but you're obviously not on
Yes,
her
we do.
Discord, man. That thing is always buzzing.
What's buzzing?
Your Discord thing is always
Oh.
going off.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't at everybody very often. Like if I do, it's only to ask people to go like a video, and I don't do that as much anymore.
I've been getting a lot of Pope Flyers. Support this guy. Let's get him up to 500. Like every
Mhm.
day.
Hey, I would like to get support to 500. Can we do that for me?
It's just funny because I see you doing it. No one else doing it for you. It's just you doing it for everyone else.
Yeah, I do it for everybody else, but nobody will do it for me. It's actually kind of funny. I don't mind though.
Risey,
Yes,
to just hang out in the green room just for a bit, okay?
no problem.
Forget about him.
I'll bring you right back.
Goodbye, Guns of
Oh, you'll be-
Australia. Adiós. Pobrecito. Nunca ha regresado.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, I saw that. Where it's like the
How did you
poses.
see it? You couldn't have seen it.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. I saw something. No.
I
Did I?
know. No, I just put that in the Dog Star. I didn't put it into the
Mhm.
wraparound cover yet, which I need to put. So that's
Maybe
what
it's just because I'm so used to
Still
that
working
pose.
on that page. I'm also you gotta lighten the background a little bit.
Mhm.
So right now the background is kind of too dark. I want to lighten that, but it does have the original sketch, the pencils from Tank Ferret. Then we have the inks from Tank Ferret and the colors, and then we have the legend there that tells you who is on there. That way people can figure out, okay, who's that person?
I really like that because it's kind of set up like Kingdom Come. You know, at the back at Kingdom Come, how they have the characters and then they have like the numbers to them. That's really cool. I think that's nifty.
Yeah. And Pablo Romero says, I remember having some stickers albums that look like that. With the stickers, you put the stickers in that spot. Yeah.
I always put the stickers everywhere, but that spot. Like I did not like putting them in the lines.
So that's what that is all about. Look at
All right.
Charlie McNeilson out there saying, howdy, everyone. Howdy, Charlie.
Yeah, they're wanting to read a comic book tonight, so I better head off. Thank you for inviting me, though.
Well, thank you for coming on here and telling everybody about your new project. And
Yeah,
good-
it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna make a character called Manny, and he's gonna be a police chief, and he's gonna get hurt, and then kids gonna come by and laugh.
Seriously.
No.
Seriously. I could make a character named Kenzie and put it in my comic book.
Oh no! Don't dox me like that.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
should-
right.
Here
You
you go.
should put a character called Dope Fire.
No,
Dope
you-
Fire. Oh, that actually sounds really cool. I'm gonna make that my name now. Dope Fire.
Manny, if you're gonna have Pansy there, have built a squirrel character.
Yeah, make Popeye into a squirrel character. Yep.
Oh,
Honestly, that would be pretty funny.
I want Squirrel Fire.
Squirrel Fire.
Owl fire, squirrel fire. Just put all the fires in there. It's fine.
Fire squirrel.
It's like a whole family, and when one
Yeah.
dies, the other one takes up the mantle.
That's genius.
It
All
sounds
right, thank you
horrible.
so much for letting me come on.
Alrighty. Catch you later. And Risey's back. Risey!
Mayday!
Get rid of the Starfire and Brennan Raven. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Hail Raven.
now,
Hail
now I
Hellfire.
can show Bobs. Yay. I can show Bobs now. Nobody got this. There. We got Bobs. Happy there, Pablo.
Pablo already left. You didn't show it when he wanted. He gone.
Oh, Pablo's there.
Oh, I'd rather see Pablo's Bobs.
Out there.
I'm
You
just
want to see
messing.
Pablo's Bobs? I don't think we want to see Pablo's Bobs.
Well, not his personally. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I knew Super Mario's had a sticker album. Or Mortal Kombat. I want that Mortal Kombat one.
Pablo's happy. He's back.
He said,
Pablo's happy. We got Bobs.
yep, he said Bob's.
Bobs. Bobs are good. Bobs are good.
Pablo's
Oh,
ecstatic.
Sticker albums? You talking about that? The Super Mario Brothers sticker album. I never was really into collecting stickers. I don't know if you guys were.
it was more like a girl thing when I
I
was.
collect everything. I'm a notorious. If it's got some, I'm an easy mark when it comes to things.
Although Ghostbuster stickers sounds pretty cool. Were the 3D ones, like the ones, or are they the flat ones?
Mariah says the idea of fire squirrels is freaking nuts. That's
Fire
right.
squirrels.
Fire squirrels.
Frankly nuts.
No, frankly nuts. Sorry, I thought I read Frankie. That's
But it
brilliant.
doesn't make sense. If you're gonna make a Pope Fire as one of the enemies, you can make your squirrel.
There was a Freddy Krueger sticker album.
Jeez.
Wow.
Apparently,
That's
these were the books. These are the toys that didn't make it in the U.S., so they shipped them all to Argentina.
You know what? Speaking of toys,
They don't know no better. It's a toy.
speaking of toys,
I think Pablo's joking now.
did you ever see the knockoff Terminator 2 like the toys they had, or the RoboCops? They look nothing like them whatsoever, but they're selling as RoboCop. People, there's a lot of knockoff artists that were doing that back in the day, in the early '90s.
And
What?
man, people gotta make money.
I don't really remember that at all, but wouldn't surprise me. Like, it's funny, like you see those Avenger packs in like these countries where they sell figures really cheap, and then like Batman's in the packet. It's like, what the
Yeah.
hell? It's just funny. Like when I see pictures like that, it reminds me of like my mate that I know here in Perth. And he goes like, so when do you reckon Wolverine and Batman will do a movie?
Oh.
Like that's not gonna happen.
Pablo says he has a bootleg RoboCop where that's awesome.
Bootleg RoboCop.
Is it still in the package, or do you take it out and play with your little? I've actually been collecting the Ash vs. Evil Dead action figures from my comic book store. So
Cool.
I got a lot of the Ghostbuster toys and stuff still in the packages. But the ones I'm upset about, if I would have kept the original real Ghostbuster ones, I've seen them for almost $400.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's RoboCop.
RoboCop with the extra P in the end. That's what I'm talking about. I watch people on YouTube, toy collector stuff, and they show off stuff that they found or they gone to conventions. So
Oh man, there's some really good toy collector YouTubers out there. Can't remember the one that I watch. It's like called Toy Galaxy or something. But he does like full on documentaries and stuff about like the origin of the figures and stuff. It's really cool stuff.
unfortunately,
Does
sorry,
he have the Guns of Rising? See, if he doesn't have Risey guns, it's not a good show, man. It's not a good show.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have Risey Lee's guns, that's for sure. No
Unfortunately,
relation
Pablo,
to Stanley.
I'm not in the Dogstar chat, so I won't be able to see. I was excluded from that opportunity.
Hey, hey.
Wow.
It's an exclusive club.
Muy exclusivo.
Don't worry, Bankman. I was
It's-
really surprised and honored that I made the cut.
Because well, they must have thought I was a dog catcher when I'm actually just a Ghostbuster. So I don't know what the problem.
Dog catchers.
Is Rick back?
Why?
Oh,
Oh, he made
the
a
bad
pun.
joke.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? What's going on? Rick's back? No puns.
Yeah,
no.
that was
Now you're not
definitely
Stars. Rick
that
is
was-
not even in the Dog Stars. Okay.
a Rick Piper joke for sure. It definitely merits. to
That
be
is
a
why
Rick
you
Piper-
are in the Dog Stars.
a Rick Piper style joke, and yeah,
He must be here in spirit. That's why I said it.
It's funny, like I say some, like I memorized some of Rick's puns because my brother, one of them, he absolutely loved puns, and so I'll tell him, and he likes, oh, he's like, that's a good one, I like that. I'm like, yeah, I knew you would.
Those Rick's puns are wow, just wow, just wow.
You've never been around Dalton before. Dalton has some really bad puns.
I try to stay away from people like that. I really do. I like to keep the few brain cells I have left alive. Breaking Bad scared the kids, yet Walking Dead freaking zombies didn't. What logic is that?
Actually, yeah, that's weird. How would Breaking Bad scare kids? Like, would they even understand the context of that show?
I don't even
Why-
know.
And why are you letting kids watch from Breaking Bad? Like, who the hell's letting their kids watch Breaking Bad?
You basically, yeah,
Breaking Bad was like a comedy to me at first. I was like, this is a joke, right? This is funny.
yeah.
And then,
And then he shows the benefits of making meth.
and then it got dark. He's like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But he went out like
I
a G.
just-
I ain't gonna
I-
lie, man. Oh, Walter White, he went out like a G. He went out like a G. It's like he took everybody with
Oh,
him.
man.
Are you gonna watch the? I don't know if you have Netflix, but they're coming out with a Fallout movie.
Yeah, I heard about it, and no, I don't have Netflix.
What?
I'm like, you know, they're gonna ruin it. Or they're gonna say like Walter White he's alive in prison. They should.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant Fallout the game. I'm like, why are they making that movie?
No,
That's even worse.
the Breaking Bad movie, or they're gonna do on Netflix.
It's called like Something Road, the Jesse Pinkman story.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
originally they ended
It's
before
going
they, before they
to
did
be
season
as
six.
successful as Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul is actually really good. I've
Well,
actually,
I didn't mind it, but like honestly, it was just a lot of it was just. I'm like, what's the point? I already know where he ends up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I hate cool stuff.
Well, it's
Like
him.
if it's a like superhero, it's all right. But like when it's like just everyday humans, I'm
Well-
like, I already know where this loser is going to end up. I
This-
don't care.
Yeah, but this final season though, he's been. If you watch the first couple episodes of each season, they show him
I've
working.
only seen the first season.
Yeah, when it's in black and white, that's him in the present. And the colors on the flashbacks, he's on the flashback story, so they start off. And then the last season, they showed it. Someone was in the black. He was getting home from his job. Someone was following him, so he might, So I wonder if they're gonna continue his story as far as present. What's going on? Because maybe who knows? Maybe he runs into Jesse Pinkman. That'd be cool if they did that in the present.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Like the original Breaking Bad series, like my friend said it, like before it originally ended. It's around end of season 5 where Hank's on the toilet. And he finds out that Walter White is actually Walt Whitman. The book. He finds that he's actually Eisenhower. Or
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Sorry, I said Eisenhower, but
Say my name.
yeah. So that's where it originally ended. And then I guess fans complained, and then they brought it back for a 6th season. And people are upset because how they ended it, because he gets shot at the end.
You see, but people are always upset how they end things. Like it's like Game of Thrones thing. Like I didn't really mind that ending, and I watched that entire series multiple times. I didn't hate the ending, and I honestly did believe, like from the start, I'm like, this Daenerys chick, she was gonna end up being a maniac like her father. Like, it runs in their DNA.
Yeah.
See, I
It's
didn't
the same
watch.
with like Dexter as well. I mean, they could have ended that a lot better. I would have rather that he went into that storm and then they just ended it there. But then it's like, nope, he's been a lumberjack somewhere and he's letting his psycho girlfriend, who's a serial killer, who doesn't want children, raise his child over in, what was it, Argentina or something like that. It's like, he's not only a deadbeat serial killer, but he's a deadbeat dad as well now. So great. You're shit, Dexter.
No.
Tell me how you really feel.
Sorry. No, I really enjoyed that series, and I really wanted him to get caught. Even though, like, the entire series, I didn't want him to get caught, but I wanted him to get caught.
All right, going back to comments. Shinobi saying he loves that the pieces. That's coming along nice.
Yeah. Say
Uh,
hello to Maranya and all that good stuff.
yep. Dalton is an amateur punster compared to me. I'm an invertebrate punster. You don't like it? Slug me.
What?
Invertebrate slug, get it? No
Yeah.
backbone.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, Risey, did you know that Marvel made a Dexter book?
Did they?
Yep. There's a Dexter book. Marvel made it. It's one shot.
Yeah.
It's not bad either. I got it. Somewhere.
No, I was gonna say, like, that would have been horrendous, but
No, it wasn't bad
I-
actually.
yeah.
I
never.
It's a little different than from the movie. It was different than the show. A little bit different than the show. It's not. It didn't have that same feel as the show, but it wasn't bad.
That's all right. I might have to try to find it on eBay or see if my comic book store can get it.
Yeah.
Hey, Maranya,
It is called Dexter.
I think your video got put up. The worst Iron Man armor and the ranked costumes and cosplayers. So after you're done with this, you should go watch Ease tomorrow.
Let's see what it said. Brian did not like the NSA elsewhere. Dexter has only 2 good seasons. Yeah. When they killed the cop that was suspicious of him. Yeah. I don't know. I think Breaking Bad, they did the right thing by ending it in 5 seasons. So sometimes shows go way too long, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like True Blood, that thing went way longer than it should have. Way longer than it should have.
That like they ran out of ideas. I just want to quickly comment on Pablo's chat. I do agree, Pablo, man. Dokes, well, I think it was Dokes. He was the best part of that show. They messed up killing him.
Yeah, Dokes is good, man. He's like a lizard skating on ice.
Exactly, like, oh, he's like, you don't even walk like a regular MFer. You glide like a lizard on ice. I'm like, who the hell comes up with that analogy? I love it.
I know. And then when he talked about like he got Mozambique, what are you talking about? 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, Mozambique. Yeah, I love Dokes on that show too, man. I'm not gonna lie, he did good. He did good.
Yeah, Shinobi saying that Smallville went too long.
A lot of shows went too long. Banshee. Let's see. I like Banshee. I stopped watching True Blood to watch a show called Banshee, and that one had like 3 seasons. That was perfect. One show that ended too quickly for me was the one where it was a doctor one that was on Showtime. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it right now.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
No, that wasn't on Showtime.
That freaky lady or something.
Jane Seymour.
No,
No.
man.
Oh, we're talking about
Nurse
the
Betty.
Nurse Betty.
The Nick on Showtime was pretty good. That one only had 2 seasons, though. That ended too quick.
Smallville. The problem I have with Smallville is just too much of Lana Lang. They focus.
Oh God, yes, man. Like every single time someone was like, having her like there's like something would be going down, and then she'd walk in. She's like, I understand that. Now let me tell you why my day's gone wrong. I'm like, the world's ending. You so and so.
Rising getting all upset.
Yeah, I gotta ride.
Yeah, the whole blur thing was just so stupid. I'm the blur. At least have like the black cape.
That was cool.
It's like, at least
I like that there was an Easter egg in the Flash about that. Like it was like someone said like it's a blur, and I'm like that's a Smallville reference. I got that reference.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I love that they had the Justice Society in there.
they did, yeah. Hawkman.
Yes.
Dr. Fate, Hawkman,
Oh man,
Stargirl.
how cool did he look? Did you know, like those wings were actually they were used for another show. Like they were just recycled. I remember watching a documentary on that episode.
They were going to do a Justice League series, but then CW or the WB scrapped the idea because they were going to do after Smallville ended. They were going to do a Justice League series with everybody from that show.
It would have been Justice
Oh
League.
man, I'm glad they didn't because I didn't hate him personally. I just did not like the guy that played Green Arrow.
The thing is that if they would have done that, we probably wouldn't have got Superman in the cape. We would have had him in the jacket.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like the Legion of Superheroes cartoon they had on back in the day. The bad art and everything.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
That was horrendously bad.
They had a Legion of Superhero cartoon.
Yeah.
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 But don't ever bother looking it up, man. Well, look it up. Just don't watch it. It's not worth it. It's like that series is one of the reasons what turned me off from Legion of Superheroes. I'm like, these losers.
Hey, Legion of Superhero was cool.
Yeah,
But
I know. And I always feel bad because like it's got like a cult following, and I don't like crapping on people's fan base. But I'm like, that series completely just destroyed that whole concept of Legion of Superheroes for me. I'm like, bouncing boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bouncy Boy was on. I mean, I thought Bouncy Boy was a cool character. I mean, big.
Oh man, no.
In the comic book, dude. In the comic book, he's super cool, dude.
All right, well maybe he's a lovable idiot in there, but
No, he's a smart guy.
no.
He's not an idiot. He's really smart.
Oh.
He has a hot wife and everything.
Hey,
I will say though, if they should have done after Smallville, they should have done a Hawkman series and they had Michael Shanks as the lead guy. Michael Shanks played Carter Hall in the Smallville series as Hawkman. I loved him.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, I would have watched the series just by him alone, And you could even bring in Jay Garrick if you wanted to. Jay Garrick. But I would love to see him reprise his role in Crisis Infinite Earths going on.
Oh man, well apparently they're bringing in a lot of people for that.
But
I can't wait for that, man. I've been looking forward to that since the first season of Flash, man. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do Crisis.
Tom Welling said he'd reprise his role as Superman if they let him.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna mark out like a little bloody schoolgirl if that happens. I'm like, oh my god!
I'll say this. He looks he put on a little more weight though, but he looks like he's more muscle because he's older now. He could pull it off still.
Hey, Maranya.
I thought I heard that was definitely happening. That he is playing one of the Supermen in the Crisis.
You see? I know Brandon Ruth is though. Brandon Ralph.
Yeah.
I don't know about Tom Welling though.
And Maranya
Yeah.
agrees with me. Maranya says that Chuck Tanner is cool, damn cool. That is Bouncing Boy. Thank you, Maranya.
I'm sorry, Mariah.
What'd you do to Mariah now?
Well, I will admit, only Legion of Superhero comics I've ever read were New 52 ones. So
Oh, dude, you gotta go read the ones from the 70s.
Yeah. Tom.
Read the ones from the 70s and the 80s. I mean, the very first Legion of Superhero comic I ever read had a backup story of Bouncing Boy. That's why I thought he was a cool character. It was written really good.
I'm reading an article right now. Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Williams said no one's even talked to him about joining the CW Christopher Infinite. It came out 6 days ago, according to comicbook.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know.
Either way, that's going to be like a hell of a crossover, that show.
Yeah, but is it going to be
Do
woke?
the crossover. Sorry?
Is it going to be woke?
Oh, well, the CW, a lot of it is woke, like, but the thing is that my argument with that stuff is that I usually either skip that scene or I just get up and I go do something around the house. Well, like, because like when I've been watching it since season 1 of Arrow. So, like, I know how long these scenes go for and what they're whinging about. Like, you can see where it's going. So you just get up and ignore it. And then I come back when the cool stuff starts to happen, like King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't know I needed that in my life. And then I seen it. I'm like, oh, thank you.
You always need a Gorilla Grodd in your life.
That was great that they did for the CW as far as bringing Gorilla Grodd into the Flash. That worked well for being a villain. Even though it was CG, but it wasn't as bulky as you think it'd be. It's not a guy in a gorilla suit.
No. I mean, seriously, the Flash CG is actually decent for TV. You know, it's not.
Well, and you know what like annoys me the most about that? We got King Shark on that series, which I love that we got that. But what annoys me about that is that like, and then you guys cheaped out in Suicide Squad and gave us Killer Croc instead of King Shark. Like, that was my biggest complaint of that movie. I'm like, why the hell have we got to knock off Killer Croc? I want my boy King Shark.
King Shark
Love
actually
King Shark.
got killed in Assault on Arkham. I remember that. You ever watch that one?
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. And I did really like his character design, but I did find him funny.
Like, when you play Arkham Asylum and you go against Killer Croc in the sewers and you have to jump from floating debris to floating debris, I want that in a movie with Batman. That's what I want. Him stalking him from like underwater. And then
Oh man, that mission, that was intense.
it was nerve-wracking.
No, leave me alone.
Pablo, if you're still there, you sent me that photo. Yeah. That's one of the ones I saw.
We'll be right back.
Oh, it's still going. It's still going. I'm just listening and talking every so often while I draw this piece.
Which we cannot see because it's on. I don't know why I didn't go Google Hangouts tonight. Just a little intimate setting tonight.
You can't just put his camera on there.
Hmm?
You can't just put his camera on his drawing.
Dude, do you know how hard it is to try to get a camera gooseneck around your head and your hands on top of a drawing?
Get a GoPro.
It's still, all you're going to see is his pencils. His pencil moving. I don't see much of anything else. And it's probably going to be tilted because people don't draw looking straight down. Or at least I don't. Well, I can't because I'm left-handed. I have to lean one way to look at what I'm drawing.
Don't you have one of those animator those guys have the table, the giant table that leans, it's on an angle towards you?
I don't know what he's got.
Well, I don't know. I figure that's the classic setup though. When you do that, you guys got the old school Disney animators that do. They have the giant table, sketch table.
No, I got a small one.
Oh.
It mostly supports my digital tablet.
When you're big at chips.
Yeah, no chips. I don't eat chips. I don't have chips in the house.
Oh.
Smart man.
For some reason. If I could have like tons of M&Ms, we'd be cooking. But no
Just
chips.
no mint M&Ms.
No mint. No chocolate mint. Man, I still can't stand that flavor.
You can't. You don't like mint?
I don't like chocolate mint.
Hmm.
New York peppermint patties for E.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Some good stuff.
There we have it, folks.
Right.
Send E chocolate mint for Christmas. We
Don't do it. It'll wind up in somebody's charity box.
should.
It's like, oh, he's such a giving guy. I just don't like chocolate mint. But if you do, enjoy.
Here you go. Here's 6 tons of chocolate mint.
There you go. From Australia at that. All the way from Australia. All the way from Australia. Wow, that's some special chocolate mint. Yes, it is. Very special. That's some high quality chocolate mint.
Like Flip Wilson.
Man,
Wilson Phillips.
I
What?
can't do it. I just can't do it. Y'all remember when they sent me those caffeine mints?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And one of them, the chocolate mint is still untouched.
Oh,
To
wow.
this day. Untouched. Unscathed.
Yeah, I can't stand when it comes to certain mint marshmallow candies. Like New York peppermint patties.
Oh,
Just not into them.
yeah,
Man,
that's
look,
just wrong.
you see, you just hurt Ricey's feelings.
Sorry. I got a bag of Swedish fish today.
You Americans make too much messed up stuff, guys. Can't eat everything.
Look, man.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's right. That's right.
Have you ever read the comments? I don't know where you stopped.
Let's see. The last thing I heard was Bendis, and then Chuck Tane, my mistake. Pablo sent you another picture. Mariah says, I gave up on Flash when they kept bringing one actor back season after season and variations of his original role. Man, look, I started watching Flash after the first episode. Pablo Romero, I have one of those. One bearded guy with trusty sketch reminds me of the Professor Quest from Johnny Quest, the old school 12 bearded G.I. Joe action figures. That was a long one.
Oh yeah.
The
I
only
can see that.
The only chocolate mint candy I like is Andes Mints. And we sent you another
Oh,
picture,
those are
Dr.
good.
Redmond. Flip Wilson, the devil made me buy that dress.
The devil made me do it.
And we are chat cut up.
All right.
Geraldine.
Dude, that's pretty cool. He sent a bootleg 18 band. It's a little diecast car.
Ah,
Told you.
I mean, it's not that bad for a bootleg, It's just a black band and has the orange stripe painted on it.
Y'all ever wonder what happened to the toys that get messed up over here? Now you know. It gets sent to Argentina.
Right? Well, the paint is missing on the back end, but I know that's from him just playing with it when he's little.
That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen.
Made in Argentina.
It was all plastic.
All the safety hazard ones that
Oh man,
die on. Gives it
another thing with the Flash that was annoying. They brought Elongated Man into the series, but they basically gave him the personality of Plastic Man.
yeah.
Oh
I
no.
don't like Elongated Man. He sucks in that show.
I don't know why they didn't call him
Yeah.
Plastic Man. They should have just done that. Instead of Elongated Man.
That's what I don't get. Like it was like they got mixed up. Like I feel like it's like they read the comics, but they were drunk, and they're like, "Yeah, this guy's he stretches. He's basically Mr. Fantastic,
I
but he's
thought,
called Elongated Man."
but I
I'm
thought,
like, no, you're thinking of Plastic Man, you idiots.
isn't Ralph Dickey the one that got? He's the one that's on the Brave and the Bold, the one that, the red suit costume all the time. With the
Yep.
he's a criminal, former criminal.
No.
No,
Wasn't
he's
he?
not criminal.
I think he's right though. I think he originally appeared.
As a criminal,
Wait
and
a minute.
then where's the
No,
Brave
I
Bullet?
think that was Plastic Man. I think Elongated
Plastic
Man
Man
was
was
a detective.
yeah.
Ready.
All I know is that Ralph Digby, he appeared on the I thought it was Plastic Man. Or I don't know which one it was. No, it was Elongated Man. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't Plastic Man. But he appeared on the Brave and the Bold episode with his the goggles, and he has the red suit, leotard suit. But yeah, he got
Oh,
knocked
you're talking about the cartoon?
the cartoon, the Brave and the Bold cartoon.
Oh, okay. All right.
They did that origin. I'm not sure which origin it is because DC they're famous for doing like 20 origins of each character. Same with Marvel. Marvel's in that too now. It's when they reboot. But yeah, he turned his life around. Actually, I gotta say, having the voice actor for that, I forgot what his name is, Diedrich something, who does for Batman in the Brave and the Bold cartoon. He's my favorite Batman voice actor compared to Kevin Conroy. I mean,
Alrighty. Okay, it's about that time, people. We're
Look
gonna
at Michael G. It's
cozy
a
up
time.
shop. All right. So let's go down the line. We shall start with you, Risey Lee. Where can we find you and what you up to and all that good stuff?
You can find me sometimes here, other places that I show up, and also just in the deepest, darkest places of your heart.
And terrorizing Cross Comics.
Yes, I'm sorry again, Rick.
Okay, that is okay. That's a good thing sometimes. Alrighty. Dr. Vickman, where can we find you?
well, if I'm not here, I'm not on Angleton Stream. You're gonna find me this Sunday on the Extreme Movie Show. Me and Rob are going to attempt to get I think we got all the buzz worked out so they can hear me now on the call, just not just him. Even though I think he's doing it on purpose to exclude me from the chat. But no, we're gonna be doing another Snacking It, and we're going to be talking about probably cereal. No, what was your favorite cereal growing up, or what is your favorite cereal today? If you still even eat cereal, no. So yeah,
Didn't know that damn.
I wasn't done yet. Thanks. No, just kidding.
All right.
So, but no, hey, go ahead. You're in the moment.
Okay, and let's go on.
That's like at the Oscars when your speech goes too long and they start playing the music.
Right?
Trusty Sidekick, where can we find you?
You can find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter, Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, and as often as not with the Digital Bullpen and with Manny.
Cool.
There you go.
Oh, there he goes again. Darn it. Mr. ERTs, who I think might be taking over Monday nights.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see how that works out. And yeah, so you can find me here with Manny. We'll see. We're gonna be trading nights out, but if we do trade nights out, it'll be same time, 10 p.m. EST. It's gonna be on their ERT's banner on the Digital Bullpen. You can also find me on as colorblind_E on Twitter and ERT's Arts on Facebook. And y'all have a blessed evening.
All right. And I'm Manny from Good Dog Press. And yes, this is the final for now. It might come back. I don't know. But the final Good Dog Press on Friday nights and Monday nights. I want to switch gears. I need to fulfill the book. And I don't think that I can be hosting the show as much as I used to. If I do come on air, it might be a late night stream. So don't be surprised if you see something like 1 o'clock Eastern. You see me pop up just drawing or coloring. And if anybody wants to come on, I mean, I'm going to send out the links. Anybody can come on. But for Monday nights and Friday nights, I'm going to take a break. There will be a new show on Saturday nights, late night Saturday nights. Right now, the working title is the Aloha Dingo Hour. So my co-host on that will be Risey Lee. So it's definitely not going to be Good Dog Press Productions of the Dog Stars or the Digital Bullpen. That is going to be a totally different kind of show, and we shall see how that goes.
It's going to be fun.
It's going
Just make sure you don't get any copyright strikes, so those of us who can't stay up that late can watch it later.
yeah. It's going up. Oh, let's put it this way: you might find out about it on Twitter before you guys get to watch it on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we might be bringing in some pretty interesting guests. Might be showing up on that Aloha Dingo Hour.
You should call it, name it dingoing around with the dingo.
Oh Lord. But yeah, so I mean,
Dingo stole my skunk.
yeah, one thing for sure, Good Dog Press is not going away. I want to concentrate more on, videos, produce videos that I used to do before. I haven't done a video in so long. I mean, ever since I had this thing going on, this Skunk Girl, the campaign, I haven't been able to do any of my videos, my produced videos. So I need to get back doing those things, and I will. I will definitely do that, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure what out, whatever out. We'll do something. Good Dog Press is not going away. Just changing stuff up a little bit. All right. So I will see you again soon, Monday night with ERTs, and we'll talk more. And thank you all for coming. Thank you, panel, for being here. If you guys have not done it yet, please go check out the Unbreathable Skunk Girl on Indiegogo. This thing is not cooperating with me. There we go. There's the little squirrels, cute little squirrels. Alrighty. And as I said, I will see you guys again very soon. Aloha all, and good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.